he just kind of turned and looked at me and he said, "Man, you're nothing but big dreams and no budget." It's very passion driven. You know, again, it goes back to my background and just, you know, the desire to help people. There's definitely been times where, whether it's I'm overwhelmed with work or, you know, you're putting in 12-hour days and it doesn't seem like you're treading water, right, kind of thing. And that can certainly be, you know, makes you question why you're doing it. I'm very lucky to have like 100% support from my wife and my family, which is amazing, because I don't know that I could do it without her. The name itself kind of came from a friend of mine who we were working together at a previous shop. He just kind of turned and looked at me and he said, "Man, you're nothing but big dreams and no budget." So the name kind of stuck with me there. At one point I did consider big dream, no budget motorcycles, but the no budget part wasn't very popular with. I stuck with the big dreams, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's a big tie-in through my whole life to at some point having this dream and seeing it through. So my father actually had a motorcycle shop. I started working in it when I was about 10 years old. My brothers had kind of been bike riders and I was kind of a late bloomer, I guess. And so when we opened the shop and I worked for him, I kind of, you know, it's kind of how things started. I think that every kind of experience I've had has kind of molded me into what I'm doing now, especially when you're on your own. Like it gets tricky to, you know, work on bikes, answer phones, talk to customers, right? Order parts, social media, right? There's a lot of elements to it. There's challenges, but it's nice to be able to be that person to help them kind of achieve their dream or goal or whatever, right? So I think, and that's another with the business that I enjoy, is actually just helping people out, right? I mean, it's a service industry, so to be able to, like I said, help someone. And I hear all sorts of very cool stories from people, whether it's a bike that's been passed down through the family or, you know, it's been sitting around for a while and someone's got the bug again and wants to go riding. You know, being outside, feeling the wind, it's a very cool feeling for sure. There's a different freedom to riding a motorcycle than there is to driving a car. You have way more control over the motorcycle. There's a lot more feel to it. Anytime you jump on 2 wheels or 3 wheels or whatever, you know, I think you're already kind of part of a community, and it's that kind of feeling of being part of something, you know, people really like. My name is Matt Wachowski, and this is Big Dream Motorcycles.